Good day, everyone. We are the Group 5 presenters, and I am Jenna Michael R. Fernandez, and I will be the first presenter discussing about the officiate officials in badminton. How many officials are in badminton? There is a total of 10 to 13 officials in a badminton tournament. The variation is on the line judges. The BFW is recommended to have 10 line judges per court, but some tournament will only have 8 line judges. So, in badminton, officials ensure the game runs smoothly and fairly. The main officials include the referee, umpire, service judge, and the line judges. So, the referee oversees the tournament, ensuring rules are followed. The umpire controls the match on the court, including keeping scores. The service judge monitors serve legality, while the line judges determine if the shuttlecock lands in or out of bounds. The total number of officials ranges from 10 to 13, with a variation due to the number of line judges. The BWF recommends 10 per count, though some tournaments may only use or may only have 8. So, what are the officials of badminton? As what I've said earlier, we include here the one referee, one umpire, one service judge, and 8 to 10 line judges. So each of the officials I may discuss, but first let us discuss what is referee in badminton. So referee is the most senior official. They have absolute authority and they are in charge of all matters which affect play and the players, both on the court and off the court. The referee is looked after the whole tournament, and also the referee has the authority to approve the practice and matches the schedule. So referee is the highest authority in sports event, overseeing all aspects related to gameplay and players, both on and off the court. They hold the final say on any decisions and ensure rules are followed throughout the tournament. Additionally, the referee is responsible for approving practice session and match schedules, managing the flow of the event from the start to finish.
In the world of badminton, referees are like the unsung heroes behind the scene. They make sure that everything runs smoothly from the first serve to the final point. Without them, the tournament could easily descend into chaos. So today, let's dive into what referee does and how they keep everything in check and the journey they go through to become a certified. So, firstly, we have the ensuring the rules are followed. So, one of the main jobs of the referee is to make sure that the rules are followed. Not only this apply to it does not only apply to badminton but also to other sports. So, every as I've mentioned, every sport has its own set of rules, and badminton is no different. The referees oversees everything to make sure that the rules are applied consistently and fairly. So, let's say for example, imagine a player disagrees with the umpire's call about whether their serve was legal or not. So, the referees should step in, ensuring that the situation is handled accordingly to the officials of rulebook, leaving no room for confusion. So, the next thing we have the planning the schedule. So, referees are not just present during the match; they actually plan the entire tournament schedule. So they create the order of the play, making sure that the players have enough time between their matches and their schedule works for everyone involved. So let's say for instance, if you've ever wondered why big matches are for prime time slots, that's the referee's work. So that's their job, or they're responsible for that. So they are making sure that they are making sure that everything is in balance, so that the matches don't overlap and the tournament stays on track. So yeah, moving on, we have the keeping things running smoothly. So during the tournament, the referee is like the captain of the ship. You basically know what a ship is, and you also know what a captain is, right? So they are there to solve any problems that come, whether it's a dispute between players or technical difficulties, equipment issues, or delay. So for example, if there's a sudden power outage during a match, the referee will work quickly with the organization to fix the situation and make sure that the tournament doesn't fall behind the schedule. So, yeah, that's it. So, up next, we have the working with umpires and line judges. So, while umpires handle individual matches, the referee oversees everything, like literally everything. So if there's a disagreement over a line call or fault or any callouts or anything, the referee collaborates with the umpire and the line judges to ensure that the fair is that the decision is fair and is made evenly. So let's say, for example, a player challenges a call from a line judge during the tense moment. So the referee might need to review the situation or look in the videos or recap the thing and help make the final decision, ensuring that everyone is on the same page. So the referee is basically ensuring that everything is even and not biased. So yeah, so moving on, we have the adjusting the schedules and draw. So things don't always go according to the plan in a tournament, as we all know that. So players may get injured or match might get delayed or anything like that. So the referee's job is to adjust the schedule and the tournament draw when necessary. So they are making so that's where the thing that they make the game default or a draw. So yeah, so keeping the tournament fair as possible. So for instance, if the top player withdraws due to the injury, the referee may need to tweak the draw up and reschedule a certain matches to make sure that everything flows smoothly. So number 6, we have the ensuring the equipment is up to standards. So I'm sure that this is very common, but before the tournament even starts, referees are responsible for checking the equipment from the shuttlecocks to the nets, ensuring that everything meets BWF standards. So let's say, for example, if a shuttlecock is not high enough quality, if the shuttlecock is not of high enough quality, the referee will make sure that it's replaced so that the players aren't advantaged by the fault equipment. So yeah. So moving on, we have the handling tournament report. So once tournament ends, the referees has to make sure that all reports such as match results and the officiating records are prepared and submitted properly. So for instance, after the tournament, the referee will gather reports from the umpires and line judges and send them into appropriate governing bodies. So yeah, that's it for handling tournaments. So let's move on to the level of referees. So there are two levels of international referees. So BWF accredited BWF. These are referees that have been trained to qualify to officiate the international events. So BWF certified this BWF certified this is the highest level, meaning of the referee can oversee the biggest events in badminton like the world championships or even the Olympics. So for example, BWF certified referee of um, is certified referees is the one you'll see officiating the Olympics, ensuring that everything runs smoothly on the world's biggest stage. So yeah, they basically play an important role to the game. And now let's talk about becoming a referee. So referees don't judge a peer overnight. They go through extensive training and assessment organized by their badminton association. Sorry, excuse their badminton association. So it's tough journey. It's a tough journey, but one that but one that ensures they're fully prepared to handle the most high pressure situation. So, for instance, potential referees might attend workshops, shadows experienced referees at the smaller tournament, and well, then take part of the assessment before they are given the green light to officiate. So, moving on, we have the selecting team of referees. For big tournaments, the competition referees has the job of selecting a team of qualified referees in the tournament. So this ensure that the officiating is the top notches and that every match is in capable hands. So for example, ahead of a major event, the competition referee will choose from a pool of trained officials based on their performance and experience to create the best possible team. So, yeah, it is also very important for the game. So now we move on to the last part of my report, which is the retirement age. So finally, referees in the badminton retired at the age of 65. This ensures that officiating stays sharp and up to the physical demands of the sport. So let's say, for example, a veteran referee who's been working for decades might step down after their 65th birthday. So, but many continue mentor and support younger referees as they start their careers. So, it's really up to the referee. So, that's for my report.
Good morning, everyone. I am Charlie Joy Ranes, and I am the one who will discuss about the umpire qualifications. So first, what is umpire? Umpire is a charge of badminton court and all the matches in the tournament. The other term of umpire is a referee, who oversees the matches and makes a fine and decision on rules and points. They are ensure fair play, judge, and legality in shots, and declare the winner. In umpire qualifications, we have three levels from third grade to first grade. First grade umpire is responsible for observing and calling faults during a match. They work alongside the service judge and line judge to ensure fair play and accurate scoring. Their primary focus is on foot faults calls, making sure players don't step on or cross the boundary line while serving. The third grade umpire is a main authority while the service judge is responsible for calling service faults. The watch for they watch for foot faults and other service violations. And the lead judge is calling out of bounds shot and watching the lines and making sure the shuttlecock lands within the court. Next is the second grade umpire or international umpire. Is someone who has passed the Badminton World Federations or BWF Level 2 umpire exam. They are qualified to officiate matches at the regional or national level, but not at international tournament. And the last is the first grade umpire, or the other term is national umpire. There is no concept of the first grade umpire. Umpires are qualified based on their experience and knowledge of the rules, not by the grade system. Badminton uses a system line judges and service judges at assess the main umpire is calling faults and making rulings. So that is all for umpires.
Next is national umpire. Likely refers to an umpire who is certified or recognized at a national level, meaning they have a high qualification and they are often assigned to a national competition. So first bullet is must have a higher level of knowledge about badminton. So badminton is a fast-paced racket sports where players scores point by hitting the shuttlecock over a net and into their opponent's court. It requires skills, strategy, and physical fitness, with player using variety of shoot to outmaneuver their opponent. This is grasp and freely use all rules and regulation. So badminton is played on a rectangular court divided by a net with players scoring points by hitting a shuttlecock over the net and into their opponent court. The serve must be underhand and diagonal, and players can only hit the shuttlecock. So next is under the rules of drawing and badminton matches and participate in the drawing process in competition. So badminton draws are designed to ensure fair competition. The players are seeded, then randomly assigned to position in the draw. Common formats include single elimination, double elimination, and a round robin. Players don't control the drawing process but can familiarize themselves with the draw and prepare for only opponent. And next bullet is every international or national umpire has the responsibility and obligation to train local new label umpires. So international and national umpires are expected to share their expertise by training local umpire. They ensure consistent officiating standard and promotes the development of badminton in all levels. So next is 3 levels of test. So first bullet is most of the badminton association will conduct national level umpire exam every 2 years. Yes, badminton association often hold national umpire exam every 2 years to ensure a steady supply of qualified official for competition. This helps maintain a higher standard of officiating across the country. Next is the content of the written test will include regular umpire during arrangement and English language. So badminton umpire written exam test candidates on the rules of the game, match scheduling, and their ability to communicate clearly. The next is the oral test, in mainly testing the candidates to listen to someone's conversation. So the oral test for badminton umpire assess their listening skills by presenting them with conversation related to matches situation, testing their ability to understand and interpret what they hear. So the last is the on-the-spot umpire test. Is a practical evaluation where the candidates official real matches.
Hello guys, I am Trixie Keiichi Tuusan, and now I'm going to discuss the umpire role of badminton. Number 1. Ensure the enforcement of the badminton rules in competition. Promptly pronounce full that committed by the players. Number 2. Ruling on the appeal made by the players before the next serve. Number 3. Ensure the players and spectators are kept informed with the progress of the game. Number 4. Have the right to assist or remove a line judge or serve judge after consultation with the referee. 5th. Number 5. Around the arrange executed duty when technical officers are insufficient. Number 6. When the technical officers is blocked from sight, perform his duty for the players to do a re-service. Number 7. Record and report to the referee all the matters related to the rules Number 7. Record and report to the referee all matters related to the rules of all matches. Number 8. Only submit those appeals related to the badminton rules to the referee. You must file this type of appeal before the next serve. If the match is over, it should be filed before the complainants leave the court. Number 9. Effectively interact with coaches, players, and other volunteers. Number 10, and the last one is be a decision maker and make sure of fair play in every game. That's all. Thank you.
So, what is service judge and what is the role of a service judge? A service judge is a crucial official in badminton matches, responsible for ensuring the serves are executed correctly according to the Badminton World Federation rules. Their role is to observe the server's action and make judgment on whether the serve is legal or a fault. The role of a service judge, primary responsibility is to ensure the serves adheres to the Badminton World Federation specific rules and regulations. These rules dictate various aspects of the serve, including shuttlecock position. The entire shuttlecock must be below 1.15 meters from the court surface at the moment of contact with the server's racket. Racket position. The shaft and the racket head of the server's racket must be pointing downwards at the instant of hitting the shuttlecock. Server's movement. The server must stand with both feet stationary and within the service court. The server's feet cannot move until the shuttlecock has been hit. To assist the service judge in making accurate calls, a pole is placed in front of them with two glass panels, fixed at a height of 1.15 meters. Two dark lines are drawn on either side of the panels. The service judge observes the shuttlecock's position relative to these lines to determine its above or below the permitted height.
Good morning, everyone. As badminton line judge training and assessment, to become a qualified service judge, you will undergo the same training and assessment as those who want to become an umpire. Therefore, you can refer to the part about the umpire you want to know how to become a service judge. To become a qualified badminton service judge, you will need to through the same training and assessments as someone who want to become an umpire. This means learning the rules, regulation, and how to correctly judge service sports. Since the training in the same, you can find more information about in the section that explain how to become umpire. The retirement age for a badminton service judge is at age 55. This statement means that a badminton service judge is required to retire from the rule at the age of 55 is like rule set by the governing body for badminton to ensure that officials remain physically and mentally capable of performing their duties.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmates. I'm Prelinti Aiko. I'm going to tackle about line judge or linesman. So, the line judge is placed at each line of badminton court to look after if a shuttle landed is in or out of the court near the line you are appointed to look after. So, line judge is an official in sport who is responsible for observing and making decisions regarding boundaries lines. So, the next is how many line judges are there in badminton. So, some tournaments have 10 line judges while some may have 8 middle judges on both sides of the court. Determines whether the serve is in the wrong zone. So, a baseline judge on both sides determines whether the shuttle is out of the line and whether the doubles make a long serve. Two sideline judges on both sides of the court determine whether the shuttle is out of the line.
Good morning to each everyone. I'm Princess De La Cruz and I'm going to tackle what are the roles and line responsibilities of a line judge in badminton. Requirements for the line judge are: they should sit on the being assigned to him. The best position is to face the umpire. The actual sitting distance between the line judge with the court is about 2.5 to 3.5 meters. First, when the shuttle is pulsed outside the boundary, the line judge shouts out loudly to signal the decision. Simultaneously, they raise their arms sideways for clearly visibility to the umpire. This method is used to ensure effective communication during match, helping maintain accurate officiating and minimizing confusion about the call. The second is, if the shuttle lands within the boundary, the line judge simply points to the line with their hands to indicate it's in. This signaling method is used to confirm ballot plays quickly and clearly, helping the umpire understand the call without disrupting the match flow. The third is, if a line judge view is obstructed, they cover their eyes to signal the umpire that they missed the call. This gesture is used to communicate effectively and maintain the integrity of the match, ensuring the umpire is aware of potential inaccuracies and judgment due to visibility issues.
Lastly, let us discuss what do the officials wear in badminton. So, in badminton, officials are wearing a single color polo shirt with black pants. Linesmen or service judge are not in the limelight for the sport. Thus, they are allowed to wear less formal attire. However, they still need to put a decent uniform on for a competition to be presentable. That's all, and thank you.